That's fire. That's fire. You know, we got the beloved in the building, Terror, man. I know you do a lot of work with Terror, so you know, walk me through a studio session with
Yeah.
you and Terror.
Well, with me and Tara,
Yeah,
that's kind of easy, man. Because I mean, we vibe out besides being in the lab. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like a regular day with us. We just vibe out. You know, he might be scrolling in the corner, and then you all got a verse for that, and we just lay it. You know what I'm saying? Like
absolutely.
the easy
Absolutely.
vibe, cool out vibe. Might be a couple of jokes before it. You know what I'm saying? And then we just work. That's about it.
That's what's up. So Terror, you know, I asked you this in our interview, but I guess now I got both of y'all together, and you know, I'm gonna ask you the same thing. You muted. Your mic.
Hey, you fam.
Can't hear you.
You can hear me now?
Yeah, yeah, you go, you go.
I say, yeah, that's self-explanatory. And you know what I mean? Just being good friends. So the music is nothing, man. You know what I mean? We both creators, so it's so easy, man. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
definitely, you
Like,
can really say we having fun while we actually doing music. I mean, you usually have fun, but
yeah,
with us, it's like nothing. It's like breathing.
absolutely. Now that's dope. Now, Vinny, like with you, of course, you know, there's DBLOCK. You know, of course, that's home team. But you know, the resume is crazy, and you work with a whole lot of artists. So I know it's a different experience working with each and every artist. So is it a different approach that you take with each artist, or you just go off the flow, or you know, what's your process in doing that with working with a different artist besides you know the Locks home team or something like that?
I mean, I, 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 I'm the same with everybody at work. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause a lot
Right,
of people I work with not doing email thing all that. I got related. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Cool. We run into each other a lot, or we done work prior. You know what I'm saying? Before they blew up. So I kind of keep myself the same way with everybody. You know what I'm saying? When I work, you know what I'm saying? Anybody in the lab with me, yo, Vin's the same. You know what I'm saying? So my
Mm,
process just be like that, unless it's a first time. Some, you know what I mean? You got to be a little on your P's at first. You know what I'm saying? With a new artist, but after that, once you know what they want, you know what I'm saying? Kind of comfy. You know
right. So that kind of segued me to the next question of, you know, now you having the resume that you have, how is it working with a new artist? You know, an artist may be on his grind, an up and coming artist.
I mean, I fuck with those type of artists too, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? We can always work. Of course, there got to be some type of business part to it. You know what I'm
Of
saying?
course, of course, yeah.
I just gonna, really throw a lot of beats. But even with a new artist, man, I mean, if I'm really feeling them, I might just throw them a joint like, yo, rock out. You know what I'm saying? But most of the time, I try to just do business at first and keep it like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel the same way. Once the artist I work with, once you get on a certain pedestal, I'm coming at you business wise too. Yo, he
Right.
needs a verse over there. Yo, what's up? Let's get this bread. Yo, you know what I'm saying? So I kind of like keep it business so, the artists understand what's going on out here, bro. I mean,
Absolutely, and that's dope.
let's break, bro.
Facts,
And
facts.
B, I see you, baby. You did a smasher last night.
Salute to everybody that's tapped in. Please
What
keep
up?
sharing, keep sharing.
Indigo. Indigo
Yeah,
Phoenix. What's good, my girl? Big stacks.
let me.
Slimmy.
So Tara, let me ask you, man. You know, since working with Vinny, you know, from when you first met Vinny up to now, what would you say is I don't want to say just one favorite, so we're gonna like say your top three favorite projects of working with Vinny.
That I did?
Yeah,
Um,
of course you got a bunch to choose from, of course, like, but you know,
yeah, I mean, yeah, the artist is the worst, because he
yeah,
loves
yeah,
everything. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, 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 yeah.
Artist.
The worst. But the the trifecta. I love the trifecta that me and Vinny worked on. My man Innocent. Um, I mean, shit, the War on Terror and the Terror like it is. You know what I mean? Because it's not the same. You know what I mean? So we got
Right,
different vibes. So we like, all right, this one where I'm able to go, how I write, you know what I'm saying? Let's take it street, and then some joints we able to create, but we all keeping like the crazy drums on it and everything. Just the new sprinkles, you know what I mean? That's it. So like the Terror Like It Is we just dropped,
Yeah.
you know, I love that. You know what I'm saying? War on Terror, you know what I mean? Trifecta. Fuck it, all of them, you know what I mean? But yeah, definitely because it was different vibes on each one. So it's not
Right.
just making songs and then come back, oh, that's dope too. Let me make that, and then at the end just put it together. So we don't rock like
Right.
that.
Right. So Vinny, I guess I would have the same question for you. What's your favorite projects of working with Terror? Your top three. Let's say your top three.
All of them. I like all the work. And but the last one, yeah, we kind of like, you know, kind of standing in the pot a little. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I like all of them. You know, the last one is my favorite so far. You know?
Okay. Okay. And that's the Terror Like It Is, right? That's
Yes,
that project. Yeah. That's fire. That's fire.
yes, sir.
So let's talk about the Billy Idol shit. Why was that the choice for, you know what I'm saying? Why was that your choice
I mean,
of, you know, what
it
you
wasn't
chose the
like my choice of record. I mean,
yeah,
it was more like I had a couple of joints that I had got probably from the 99 cent store, and they were selling them. You know what I'm saying? So I probably
yeah,
just
yeah, yeah.
grabbed it. Right. That was like just the, you know what I mean? The one that stood out at the time, you know, was the Billy Idol record. So that's how that was the choice. You know what I'm saying? And actually, you know, I tried to. I didn't really make a banger out. You know what I'm saying? That, like one of my joints I first sampled. You know what
Right,
I'm saying?
right,
You know, it was up there. Right. That was the idol. So let me put Vinny in front. You know what I mean?
right.
Let's move
Okay.
it in, bro. Wow.
So now, you know, in hip hop, you know, D Block is in the set as well. You know, them two of the best groups. I think, you know, longevity wise, that, you know, we done seen in a long time. You know, they want me to get right into it. Tara, how you? I'm gonna go with Tara first. You know what I mean? How you feeling about this? How you feeling about the verses and the? Because to me, well, I'm gonna ask you first. Then we go. You know what I mean, we go around the room. But how you feeling about the the D block? How you feeling about the verses just in general? Not even just the D block, just in general. Like how you feeling about that? Just because I feel like in the hip hop, you know, that's a win for hip hop either way.
Can't hear you, fam.
This is definitely a win right now.
Right.
This one, you know what I mean? We could just talk about it, man. Talk about it, you know what I mean? The locks, I mean, you know, Harlem, you know what I mean? The set. So, I mean, come on, man. It's a lot of hits right there, you know?
Yeah.
And this brother right here got a lot of hits on both sides.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
you know, but this is a good one for hip hop on some real shit, on some
Mm-hmm.
real one. Nah, this is a goodie. I mean, like, it wasn't nobody else really wanted to see on some real hip hop shit. I mean, besides what was one more G Unit.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Between just the groups, them three. You know what I'm saying? But nah, this
Absolutely.
shit is dope right here, bro. Nah, this is it. This it right here. I'm happy, bro. You know what I mean?
Facts. Facts. Vinny, how you feeling? You know, how you feeling?
I mean, you know, they all my niggas. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I mean, you know, home team is home team. If it wasn't for D Block, I wouldn't even be able to get a beat to the set. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right. Right.
Blow you to the bone. So, but it's definitely good for the culture, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, who else to do it but them two? And like you said, you know what I'm saying? Like, who
Mhm.
else but bro? You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Good, you know, all good sports is WWF. You know what I'm saying? I like what's going on in that back and forth. We need this type of energy for this real type of rap shit. You know what I'm saying?
Fact. That's
It's
a
kind of
fact.
put it back on the pedestal again. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
know, as it
Fact.
should. So, shit, I'm hyped. You know what I'm saying? I want to
Nah,
go down. You know, I'm even hyped because I might hear both records play. You know, from both sides of the field. You know what I'm saying?
There we go. Yeah, y'all making these segues easy. So that's my next question. How you feeling when it goes down, knowing that you have hits on both sides with both groups? Like, how what explain that, how that's
Ah,
August 3rd. Of course you going and of course, but you being in the building and you hear that on both sides, like how that feel for how that feel for Vinny Idol?
I mean, if yo, it's a good feeling because I mean, even when it was the D Block and the G Unit, we was going back and forth with each other. Like I still had records with both crews at the same time, and
Right,
so like I said, it's all sports, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's a good feeling. It's like yo, all right, I'm like a manufacturer. You know what I'm saying? Like
right,
I
Mm,
sponsor other shit a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Music wise, but that's a
right.
good feeling, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's a good feeling. Like I said, it's good for hip hop, man. But
so with these not interviews but with my conversations I jump around a little bit, what I'm saying? It's no particular order how I do this, what I'm saying? But I want to go back again. Take us back to the first record you ever produced.
sheesh. Independent wise, I mean, what I mean. Well, if you want to just say
The
really,
first,
what
yeah,
counts was the
yeah,
lock
yeah, yeah.
was the locks joint. I mean, they all counted, but you know what I mean.
Right, 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 yeah, yeah.
Document it would be the locks joint, the street sweepers. You know what I'm saying? That
All
was
right.
a slave mixtape. That's when niggas' mixtapes is on major labels. Then
Shout out to K Slay,
Yes,
salute.
sir.
factory.
So how now you making that running with the locks? That's your first record that you produce. What kind of feeling is this giving you? Is this giving you to because of course loyalty is everything, but is this making you feel like now I got to get more artists? Now I got to get to different artists. I know this I might have the locks in the bag, but now I got to reach out to other artists, or was it just a different
Ah,
type of
because I would, I truthfully, they like damn near the gatekeepers. So it's like
right,
in them days, I was just in the lab period shooting them beats, you know what I'm saying? Wild beats off anyway. So by the time I walk in, somebody else, whoever's there they was doing the feature was already on my joint, was on the song.
right,
You know what I'm
right,
saying? So that's just how really it worked out. Like I didn't really have to go crazy because you know what I'm saying? The status that they on, everybody comes through that studio. You know what I'm saying?
right.
You know what I'm saying? So, they just made it easier for me to do that, to be able to, reach out. You know what I'm saying? And then by them blowing up the name, I was able to reach out myself in certain situations and be like, oh, that's Vin. All right. So, you know what I mean? Just like that. Word.
Nah, that's fire. That's fire. So, I want to take it back to the relationship with you and Terror. Was that more of a Bronx thing, or did that happen like through music? How was that? How did the connection of that work, and why did that choose to be one of the artists that you tended to kind of grasp onto to
I,
work with a little more?
I mean, yeah, it was kind of a both like a Bronx and a music thing. You know what I'm saying? Because we always uptown, and the word was out about Fort Docs. Terra. He was moving around with Diamond D and everything already. So we was already hyped that we actually get big close to somebody that was in the loop like that. You know
Right,
what I'm saying? And they was doing it in the hood before. Like they had the cameras out, the movie style cameras doing videos up in the hood early in the day. So we seeing this like, oh, word? You know what I'm saying? So that's how really me and Kay, like, and he was considered like, the nicest in the crew. You know what I'm saying? Like he was shredding everybody on that side. So I'm like, yo, Terror, we gotta mess with him. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah,
like I said, the relationship just blended, just mended. You know what I'm saying? Easy. And my man Deanie B really brought him to me. You know what I'm saying?
Rest in
Like
peace,
really
DDB.
like, yeah, Deanie B really made like the music connection, like wow. You know what I mean?
Why?
yeah.
After
DB,
that it
that's
was wow.
So Terror, like same for you. Like when you connected with Vinny, how was that for you and your career? Did that make you, you know, feel like like now I'm on to something? Like I got a good connection with Vinny now. I could, what I'm saying? Did that help the hunger? Did that help the drive in what you were doing? Obviously, you would have been doing what you're doing anyway. But
right,
what I'm
right.
saying is the connection of you dealing with super producer like Vinny Idol.
Right, right. Nah, it definitely put me in a good space. You know what I mean?